Sony is facing a lawsuit over PlayStation Store exclusivity. The Epic vs. Apple case has been the big case this week that has given us insight and information on the video game industry and basically how deals happen, how things happen behind closed door. But there is another lawsuit that is looming, and it is Sony who is being sued over their PlayStation Store digital sales exclusivity. Now, what is going on here is there is a class action lawsuit that has been filed by consumers, and it is because they restrict digital purchases to the PlayStation Store, and Sony Interactive Entertainment is able to charge up to 175% higher than physical games sold by retailers, both online and in store. So the problem here is Sony is restricting the ability to go to a retailer and buy a code for a specific game, which you'll be able to put into your PlayStation and then download the game. So when you have PlayStation 5, you have the digital version and the physical version. With the physical version, obviously you're going to be able to go to a store and buy the actual physical game, which could lead to you getting a discount on the game. There's trade-ins, there's different values that retailers sell games, there's the used game. So you have that option if you want to try and save money on purchasing a game. If you own an all digital version like the PS5 digital, you're not going to have that option. You're going to have to purchase games through Sony's digital store, which gives them a monopoly on the prices of their games. And we see something here like with Returnal coming out, that was a full price $70 game in USD. Here in Canada, that would be a full priced $90 game before taxes, which comes up to generally $100 or more after taxes. So you would be stuck if you had a PS5 digital, you would be having to pay that full price through the PSN store, and you wouldn't be able to shop around and try to get the game at a cheaper price. Here's what the lawsuit is actually saying. Sony's monopoly allows it to charge supra competitive prices for digital PlayStation games, which are significantly higher than their physical counterparts sold in a competitive retail market, and significantly higher than they would be in a competitive retail market for digital games. Now, this is interesting because this builds off my last video where Xbox talked about how they make no money off of their consoles. PlayStation does not make money off of their consoles as well. They're all sold at a loss, and where they get their profits is through purchases through the digital storefront and through their subscription services. So you can see why Sony would want to have a monopoly on the prices of their games through their digital storefront, so they can be making tons of money, forcing people to go through PSN in order to purchase games. It also says here Nintendo has also done a similar thing, suspending European retailers from selling first-party digital game codes. And again, Nintendo would have the same thing. What they're trying to do is be able to control those prices, so people have to purchase them at the prices they make, and they're going to just be making tons of money off of the revenue share through the Nintendo store. Now, what is interesting about all of this is just the fact that you can really see Microsoft was ahead of the curve with their services and subscription model stuff, knowing that this was going to be the future. And I think they're going to be avoiding a lot of this stuff. I'm not 100% sure if this makes them not be a part of a lawsuit in the future, but I just did a quick search, and you can purchase like digital versions of games through different retailers. This is Walmart. You can find other digital versions of Xbox games at other retailers. Now we'll see what comes out of this lawsuit, but all of this stuff is, again, linking back to my video from yesterday. Go check that out if you haven't. But basically, Sony and Nintendo are going to eventually start seeing the industry shifting to the fact that subscription-based models are going to be the most profitable. And I really do see the subscription-based models being the future of video games, with Xbox leading the way, meaning that going into the next generations of video games, I think the market leader is going to be Xbox. But anyways, that's it for me. We'll have to see what comes out of this lawsuit, if anything will come out of it. What's going to happen, maybe they'll start offering digital games from PlayStation at different retailers, and maybe you'll start getting cheaper prices for these games. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you are new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community, so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.